ओम सदगुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। It is very fortunate news for all listeners. They are not knowing the Hindi. It is very good that I am translating this book myself, which is I written in 2002. This book is in Hindi. The name of this book in Hindi, तनाव रहित और शांति से जीने की कला. It means the art of living with tensionless and peacefulness. Peacefully. And actually this is the documentary on the first stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which is the stanza is Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yusava Mamaka Pandavasya Kim Kurvartha Sanjaya. So in this book, there is the many benefits of the meditation. Sakshi meditation is given in the race. I want to describe one by one that the benefits of the meditation, because I want to give the benefit of this book all universe. My dear friend, in this book you seeing the round in the circle the words that Atma Sakshatkar Jivan ki Sampurnta, the self enlightenment or knowing yourself, that is the completability of your life. And how can you achieve? So there is 5 steps. One is the Sakshi, that is we told witnessing or watching. That second is Dhyan, it means the meditation. Third is the Van, it means the being. Fourth is the enlightenment, and fifth is the supreme enlightenment in the conscious, unconscious and subconscious mind. So now we are starting the benefits of this meditation. The first ray by ray I am telling you. The first ray is the positivity. Second is the faith and respect. Third is place. Fourth is the truthness and the consciousness. Fifth is increase the wealth mentally, physically and economically. Sixth is the viveka. Viveka, it means the accurate decision power. And sixth is sabmeham shivoham, it means the God is present in every heart. Seventh is the jnana. Jnana, it means the supreme knowledge of liberation. And now the power, and now the purity, and now the divine intellect, and now the safety from the demons and the devils and the vampires, and the next prosperity, and the next Sahaj Samadhi, easy equilibrium, and next the Pragya Uday, it means the growing the great awareness, and next Divya Prasada, it is the divine bliss, and next Parambodh is the supreme knowing, and next Akal Mrityu Se Bachav, it means the safety from early time of death, it means the safety from every accidental death. Next is Nirasha Mukti, it means free from every depression. Next is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, it means there is the Samadhi without any Vikalpa or without any crowd of mind, the thoughts. And next is Avsad Mukti. If anyone is depressed, he will do this meditation, he will come out from depression. Anidra Mukti, it is the freedom from sleeping disorder. Param Sukha, the extremely pleasure. Manashik Shanti, mental peace. Dhairya, it means the patience. And Mansik Bal, it means the strength, mental strength. The Samata, it means the equilibrium inside. Mansik Swast, it means mental health, good mental health. Sacha Prem, it means the true divine love. Samanvay, it means the coordination. Chinta Mukti, it means the freedom from bondage. Pragya Chakshu, opening the divine eyes. Dradta, it means strongness. Graha Shanti, peace in the homes, in the families. Sarva Akhil Brahma, everywhere God is present, that you can know by this meditation. Nirvikta, it means the fearlessness. Rogamukti, it means freedom from many diseases and prevention from many diseases. Karya Shamta Vriddhi, it means the increase of the working capacity and working ability. And Sabame Atma Ek, it means the every person having the same soul and same love and same light. So that is the covering message of this book. Now I am showing to another thing. You can see these photos. This is my photo of when I was young. This is my photo when I was the monk in the Nath Sampradaya. This is my photo then I was starting the Vedanta. This is my photo that Swami in the Rishikesh Munikireti. The name of Swami is Vijnananand. He is with me. He is my friend. This is the photo of Virginia Everly. She is the living in America. And she is living in the ashram of a saint in the Virginia. No, sorry, not Virginia. I forget that she was living in America, particularly in the ashram of a saint. This is the photograph of the Jamunotri staff of the temple, Jamunotri temple. This is the photograph of the Haridwara, the very great blind saint. He is the owner of a school of blind persons in there. This is my friends from the Punjab, and this person from Pune. This person is that owner of a traveling agency. This is the same photo of that person, and this photo you can see. This is my French friend. She meet me in the Shimla. So that is the photographs of this book. And now I want to tell you, this is the photo in the Manali when I was sitting in the bank of the Beas river and doing the meditation there. And this is the photo of the Swastadhara Dehradun. This is my photo of the young age. I was young like this. And this is the inauguration of my book, this book, inauguration photos when I was wearing the white cloth. This is the local saint of Indore, and this is the inauguration of my book. And this is the gentry which came in my inauguration. And that is my photo with the monk in the Himalaya. This is the monk of Himalaya. This is my photo. This is Swami Kailashananda. This is Swami Chinmayananda. This is Ashochananda. This is the Babulal Sharma, my trustee. And this is my photo, myself. So this book, I feel that it is very necessary to describe this book in front of you, because the translation in English is not available in this book. So this is the book in Hindi. So I want to give the benefit. Those persons, they do not know the Hindi. So I am starting this book by the first page of this book. that is the name of the page is benefit of this book. In these days, the tension is the normal problem of the society and the persons. By the tension, the person is suffering many diseases, and society is suffering many crimes. So, the physical, mental, and the family level and the society level, the tension is the main cause of dangerous accidents like murders, killings, and fightings, and the clashes and unhappiness. This is my assurance. If a person will read this book, he will become free from every tension. Because when he free from every tension, because this book is the guide of the meditation also. So, when a person will free from the tension, so the tension created diseases, the indigestion, the sleeping disorder, the headache, the blood pressures, high blood pressures and low blood pressures, angina, heart attack, diabetes, brain hemorrhage, mental diseases, depressions, and manias, and phobias, and lack of self-confidence. This type all diseases will be prevented by the reading of this book. Because this book is the most spiritual secret. My master was not ready to publish this book because he wanted to keep secret all the technology of meditation, but I request to my master a whole night, then he was agree. I put many facts. I put that the artificial persons, the fake persons, the pseudo gurus, they are giving the poison to the society, and nobody is giving the actual knowledge of liberation. So when a person have no real diamond, how can he compare the artificial glass cutted diamond and the real diamond? So my master agree and he give me permission. My dear friends, you can see in the market there is the easily available many medicines of the physical body, and they can cure the physical diseases by many antibiotics, injections, tablets, capsules, etc. But there is no any medicine in this market or in this world which can cure your mental or your micro body diseases, your mind, intellect, mood and ego. There is no any medicine of the ego. There is no any medicine of your mood. There is no any medicine of your intellectual deformities, which is the society is suffering by the person's intellectual deformities. There is many examples in the society. You can see the Mussolini, the Hitler, and many persons, Idi Amin, and many persons, they have the mental disorders, and they were the prominent person of the society of their nation. So by the mistakes and disorder of that person, the society suffer a lot. So there is no any medicine of the mental disorders or mental diseases or the intellectual deformities or the mind, we call man. There is no any medicine of subconscious mind, conscious mind or unconscious mind. There is no disease, no any medicine. The doctors and the psychiatrist, they only gives you the vitamins and they only gives you the sedations, They only gives you the sleeping pills, but nobody give the right rest of mind and right direction of the mind. So the second body, that a micro body, is vastly infected by the different type of the mental diseases or the different type of diseases of the emotions, hyper emotions, and different type of ego problems. So I say in this book, in the starting of the book, this book is a complete medicine of the micro body. And second thing is that not only this is the complete medicine, but it is the prevention measure of the deformities of the mental, intellectual, mood and ego disorders. My dear friend, why I written this book, this page? Because when we went to Himalaya and we want to sell out this book for the latest edition, because that the previous edition was black and white edition and we have no money for publication. So when we go to the Himalaya, Badrinath, Kedarnath and many places, Gangotri, Jamnotri, Uttarkashi, Guptakashi, and the Sampadak, I mean the editor of this book, Mr. Narottam Vaishnav, was selling this book, and many person is asking, what is the benefit of this book? So we have inspired to put this page in the beginning of the book. The name is The Benefit of the Book. And my dear friend, not only this book is the medicine of the micro body, but by this knowledge of right meditation, you will feel that your vital activities is more regular and more powerful, and you can prevent your energy loss in meaningless activities in your life. Because your energy which is comes by your food, that unnecessary waste by your unnecessary thoughts, because thoughts is also activity and thoughts also consume your ATPs. My dear friend, when your energy will be prevent, then by this energy, the storage of energy, it will be used to reconstruction of your organs, and it can be used to regeneration of your dead cell, and it can be used to make you pleasant in the life. So my dear friend, if you read this book consistently, if the person, any person will translate, I wait 10 years that some person meet me to translate this book, but nobody I have found to translate this book in English. So I decide that I will give the discourses on this book, and automatically it will be translated. My dear friend, when a person will read this book, the door of enlightenment will be open, because this book will be clear the fundamental dilemma or fundamental knowledge. It will be given to the seekers. And when a person will do the meditation of awareness Sakshi, automatically the pranayams will be held. There is no any extra effort to doing the pranayama. Pranayam automatically comes as the need of body. And when a person do this meditation in my guidance, so the nirvikalpa samadhi, it means the stability of the mind without thoughts that will be successfully comes, and silence comes in your life, mental silence. And you can use your mind when you want, when you need, and you can close your mind when you want to rest. It is very big achievement. So the Kabir said this stage, the natural samadhi, the Sahaj samadhi, and this Sahaj samadhi is the door of enlightenment, is the door of knowing yourself, is the door of knowing the universal Almighty God. My dear friend, I want a peaceful environment in the families. I want a very nice coordination in the families. I want to prevent our families, societies, nations and the world by the unnecessary angers. And I want prevent this world by the anger creating crimes and accidents and the foolishness doing by the anger. My dear friend, this book can be served in this direction, and this world can be free from unnecessary anger, and our society will be loving and peaceful, because the anger destroys the love. My dear friends, this book brings the internal divine intellect that is called the pragya, and this book will bring the internal decisive power, and you can save yourself from wrong decisions. My dear friend, when you will follow this meditation, then you will be get in your family the loving atmosphere, and when you will enjoy the loving atmosphere, then you will achieve the prosperity of economic wealth, not only economic wealth, but you will be feel the prosperity of your divine, spiritual and loving prosperity. My dear friend, this book will be provide the happiness and the peaceful and pleasant life to the family members, and this book will be provide to the seekers the direct way, direct path of enlightenment. So my dear friend, this book is the nectar, this book is the Sanjeevani Booty, this book is the river of the knowledge, Ganga. This book is the lake of nectar, pool of the nectar, and this book is the gift and blessings of my master. So, myself, Swami Sachidananda, want to make a tensionless society. I want to make the happy society, peaceful society, pleasant society, and I want to spread that love, mutual understanding, care each other, that is the real religion. And in the name of the religion, the violence, the tension creating and fear creating, that is not religion. So please accept this book as a gift of the God, and this is the art of successful life. This is the translation of the first page of this book. That was the translation of the first page of this book. This translation, this page is written by Swami Kailashananda. You can see Swami Kailashananda. And second, I am taking, this is my introduction. This is my introduction. In the short, I want to say, my name is Swami Sachidananda. I came on this planet for giving the love, wisdom, a divine light, and the path of enlightenment. I am giving the nectar of the supreme knowledge of liberation, Atma Jnana. My body is born in the Chanchoda, district Guna, Madhya Pradesh. My mother was very religious lady. She was very loving lady. My father was very religious. He was the traditional religious person. He loved God very much. He was crying all the time when he was reading the Ramayana. He was a very, very good knower of the love with the God. My father has the hundreds books of the Hindu religion, the Sanatana Dharma. My father was a very honest person. Even he was doing his services in the Madhya Pradesh police. But he was a very, very honest person. He never take any type of money, wrong money of anyone. We live in the very small house. We was poor in the economically, but we was very rich in the spiritually and divine path. So my mother and my father, they are given the sanskara, the impressions, my habits from my childhood. I was become the seeker from 5 years of old age. And I was give up my home and I went forest. When I went the forest, I meet some religious persons, monks, and I see the life of the monks, and I do not like that life of the monks. They are all pump and show. They have no any mercy of the real love with the God. So I came back home and I continue my religious practices and I continue my academic studies. By the time I passed the Bachelor of Science by Biology, and my father was forcibly retired from the police because I was involved in the freedom movement of the India, which is imposed by a cruel governing persons, and that is the end of my study. And I was continually practice the spirituality and I teach the boys for earning the money, and I am become a teacher. And I parallelly do the work and parallelly do my spiritual development. In this journey, I take 8 gurus. I went in the company of many monks. I went in the Kumbh Melas. I went in the Himalayas. I went in the South Mathas, and I went with many persons, and I seek. In the very beginning, I do not know what is the Atma Jnana. I know only I want to meet with the Rama. I want to meet with the Krishna. But my master Chandangiri Maharaj, which is living in the Badikui, he guided me about the Atma Jnana. And fortunately, I went to the Vrindavan, and I was blessed by the Krishna, and the Krishna came near me and put the hand on my shoulder and give me the prasada on his own hand. And that was a miracle, the first miracle of my life. The miracles, many miracles comes from my childhood, but that was the big miracle in my life. So my life is turned, and I put my all the energy for the seeking the God, and at last I was involved in many activities. I take the Ram Mantra Diksha, Gayatri Sadhana, Yoga Sadhana, Tantra Mantra and Nath Sampradaya. I do the Shabda Sadhana, Lord Shiva. I do the Ajapa Japa. I achieve the Nada, Bindu and Jyoti. I do the Soham Sadhana. I do the Sakar Sadhana of Kali. I do the Nirakar Sadhana of Brahma. I do the Kundali Yoga. I went in the Radha Swami. I went in the Dhana Nirankara. I went in the Nath Sampradaya, and many the masters, monks, saint, Mahantas, Mandleshwar. I test them, and in the last I jump out from all fake gurus and I achieve my real master. The real master is not permitted the name it is closing. So I awake in my Sachidananda Tattva, I awake in my soul in 8th July 1998 at the time of 7:45 a.m. morning. And after the enlightenment of this, I live in this enlightenment and I jump in the supreme enlightenment. My dear friend, the lovers of the God is my masters. I want to serve to the lovers of the God. I am the servant of the lovers of the God. And I put my all energy and love and efforts to give the enlightenment only to the seekers and the lovers of the God. And I never impressed by the donations and money and the beauty and any attraction. I only impressed if a person is lover of the God, and I always ready to serve that person, that seeker, and I want to make many masters in this world. So my dear friend, my master teach me this enlightenment. My master is given this enlightenment, and I decide, I make my own path, I make my own syllabus, I make my own steps, and that steps is 5 steps. Number 1, the Sakshi, the witnessee, the seer, not doer. Second is the Sachidananda meditation, the real meditation, the pin of silent of mind. I told that is the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. My second step is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, which is I teach to my seekers. The third stage is Bhana Avastha. When you do the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, then you get something is being inside of you. You are not physical body, you are not mental body, you are not causal body. You feel something is in you. As you see, in the time of the sunrise, the east become red, orange. So you can feel inside when you are coming near the enlightenment. Your internal sight becomes very glorious, not like light, but it is different. That is called being, that is Bhana Avastha. And the fourth stage is the awareness, or in the Western countries they told enlightenment, but I use this enlightenment word in the meaning of Atma Jnana. I don't know what is the meaning of enlightenment, but I use this word, the Jagran, awareness. And this awareness is the awareness when you awake in the morning and you give up your bed, and this awareness is start. And this awareness is stand when you sleep in the night. But this awareness is dissolved when you sleep and go in the dreams. So the fifth stage of enlightenment is that you can aware in your dream, you can aware in your sound sleep when there is no dream. So that is awareness in the linga, sariram, that body, which is completely wash out, physical body and mental body, and only the one thing is remaining, that is your ego. So that ego brings the sound sleep, the dreamless sleep, and if you aware in the dreamless sleep, that is the supreme awareness, that is the supreme enlightenment, that is the last stage of Atma Jnana. So I am giving this precious gift all over the world, without any prejudiceness, without any partiality, without any differentiation, without any favor. All is mine and I am for all. If you are living in any country, if you are living in any place, if you are living in any religion, if you are living in any type of society, you are mine, I am yours. If you are a real seeker, if you want to enlightenment, then I will be help you. My dear friend, this is my fortunate, this is my good luck, that many person is reach in the peak of enlightenment by my help. And some persons, they are continue in the journey of enlightenment. Some is reach in the second stage, some is reach in the third stage, and some is reach in the fourth stage, and few is reach in fifth stage. But the many is practicing in the first stage, that is called the Sakshi meditation of awareness. My dear friend, this page is written by Swami Chinmayananda. And now the Sampadak, the editor of this book, has written something in this page. In this page I am translating to you. The person want to know the God, internal God, and a seeker feels some internal cry of love for the God. This cry of love, this thirst, this seeking, this calling to the God, this is the main cause when a person goes to his master, to Sadguru. So, the devotees, the disciples, they called the lovers and the seekers. And the Sadguru is called the person who can bless the disciples and the seekers. So this thirst, this cry, this love is called bhakti. This called is bhakti. The hell, limit of the hell is finished when you are love to the God. You will not go in the hell if you love to the God. And you are starting the meditation of Sakshi. That in the meditation of Sakshi, you can see inside a hell, which is in your mind, which is your intellect, in your body, or in your habit and habitat. and in your previous birth impressions. You can see easily. So, when you can see this hell, internal side and outer side as well, then you can separate yourself. You can prevent, you can save yourself from the hell-like conditions. So, my dear friend, not even you detach from the hell, but you will detach from the heaven also, because hell and heaven both are the comparatively stages, and that is not the supreme stage of liberation. Hell and heaven, they are only incentives and the fears, and you can understand by this meditation very easily. When you will be separate or detached from hell and heaven, then the door of the Supreme God, that is called Vaikuntha, will be open for you. The Vaikuntha, the last destination of liberation, the transformation into the God, that is the completely miraculous highest stage. They cannot be compared by the hell and heaven. So, my dear friend, after the liberation, enjoying the whole life, the complete your age, you live every time very pleasant, very peacefully, very nicely, then you will be get the complete liberation from death and birth cycle. My dear friend, if you be the witness, then you will be see that the witches you see, that will be separate from you. And that drashta, that seer will dissolve, that scenario will dissolve, and that scene will dissolve, and you will be stand in the complete awareness of existence, that is called the Supreme God. And the God has many names in this world. Somebody say Paramatma, somebody say Krishna, somebody say Rama, somebody say Shiva, and somebody say other names. My dear friend, in the Vedanta we say the Brahma, we say the God Brahma, and not Brahma but Brahma, and that is the birthless, endless, beginningless. And my dear friend, the quotation in the Veda says, Brahma with the Brahmai bhavet, the knower of the Brahma transform it into the Brahma. So, if you are not seer, if you are not watcher, if you are not sakshi, that you are blind follower of any religion. If you are seer, you are witness, you are sakshi. That means now you are not a blind person, you are a person with the divine eyes. So the sakshi help you to see this world by your own divine eyes, and your divine eyes will be open by the sakshi meditation. So when you completely devote in this meditation of sakshi, then you can open the real door of complete liberation and complete knowledge, and that is called Atma Jnana, the door of Atma Jnana. My dear friend, that is the 3 pages of this book. And now the information of this book I want to tell. The name of this book is Satchidananda Gita, and this is the documentary of the first verse of the Gita, and the writer myself, and the publisher is this ashram which I am sitting, and the Sampadak or editor is Sri Narottam Das Vaishnav. In the first edition, 1000 copies comes 7 March 2006, and the second edition 14 January 2007, and the publisher, the graphics and the printer of this book is Aditya Graphics, Indore, and all rights is reserved to the ashram, Sachidanand Ashram, Indore. My dear friend, this is the photo of my editor. This is my photo, and now preface I will take in the next discourse. Thank you very much. Love you very much.